What's up, everybody? So, in this video, I'm going to go over brutally honest advice on the correct way to get views on YouTube in 2024. So, we're shifting from the old way of getting attention and getting an audience to our channels. We're not going to focus on titles, thumbnails. Like that's just old advice. You're used to hearing that. You're used to hearing optimize your title. You're used to hearing optimize your thumbnail. We're not going to focus on getting as many subscribers as possible, thinking that's the way to see extreme money success on YouTube. That is just an old way. Directly more subscribers and direct more views doesn't equal money success on YouTube. The new way of getting views in 2024 focuses on different metrics that you probably have never heard before. I'm going to explain later into this video. So, it's all good and well to get your title optimized, your thumbnail optimized, your subscriber account more optimized and getting more subscribers, but they're simply not the main levers to pull if you want the correct views for your YouTube channel. So we're not trying to get any views, we're trying to get the correct views. The whole point of why we're doing this, the whole point of why we're doing the YouTube game is because we want to have financial success from YouTube. Is that correct? I know it is. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to generate views from the correct audience, the correct people, and how that can lead to a 5 to 6 figure per month YouTube business. So let's get into it. Okay, so what actually is the biggest lever to pull when talking about getting more views on YouTube? Remember, the goal is to make money from YouTube. We're not just trying to get views and subscribers and likes just to get it, just because, oh, yep, you got views and likes. Oh, I'm so cool. No, no, no. It doesn't do anything for us. We're trying to make profit. We're trying to make this into a career, into a real business. So, what actually is the biggest lever to pull when talking about getting more views? So, yeah, Section one, what type of views are we trying to achieve? Remember, we're not just trying to get any views. We're trying to get the correct views that are going to lead to financial and monetary success from YouTube. You might be getting a lot of views from your YouTube channel. You also might not be as well. You might not be getting a lot of views from your YouTube channel. The question I have for you, so I want you to pause this and ask yourself this question. The question I have for both situations is, how much direct money has those views made you? So pause the video, ask yourself that, and then unpause once you go over the question a little bit. If you're getting low views, most likely your answer is going to be not that much. That's expected. You're not getting that much views. But what one might actually find funny is that the answer might still be the same for you, even if you're getting a lot of views. Hmm. You would think because you're getting a lot of views, you're getting high engagement that, oh man, I'm rich off YouTube now. I can do whatever I want. I can go to Bali. I'm rich off YouTube views. No. So why is this the case? Like why is that? Why is that happening? Why is that a thing? Well, the great fallacy of the YouTube game is that views, subscribers, and likes equals money success. So, how many times have you been told that growing your audience, focusing on subscribers and likes, try and go viral, get your video ranked 1 out of 10? How many times have you been told that doing all these things would be enough to pay all the bills? 99% of YouTube advice out there is telling you to focus on these metrics. You ever see those YouTube videos that come up on, like, you look up maybe how to be successful on YouTube? It'll be like the same sort of copycat thumbnail, and it'll be like the same sort of title, same. This is how you get successful on YouTube. They tell you focus on click through rate, average view duration, just shit like that. Has that ever worked for you? Like think about it. Has that actually ever worked for you? The truth is, I will say, if you did have all of these maximized, it is kind of true. As in, if you had the best of the best metrics maximized, click through rate, average view duration, your impressions, you had your title optimized and maximized, your thumbnail maximized, the idea maximized. Of course, it's true. I mean, YouTube is going to reward you. But this is the thing, because if you had all these optimized and maximized, it is true. The thing is, these things are very difficult to maximize and optimize. That's just the thing. You would need consistently high engagement, a consistent high amount of subscribers, constant sponsorships, constant brand deals, constant viral and 1 out of 10 videos to consistently make life changing money from YouTube. That's just the truth. The money is going to come from AdSense and sponsorships, maybe affiliates, whatever. Brands might reach out to you, might want to work with you, etc., and you'll get paid a nice amount for that video. But can you imagine how hard it would fucking be to master all of these things? When the game of YouTube itself has so many different variables to it. Can you imagine trying to do this for every single video you post? Hell no. I'm sure you can't imagine, bro, because you aren't fucking doing it. And that's why you are a broke YouTuber. But bro, I don't blame you. It's very, very difficult to do. The people who are doing this are the Mr. Beast, the I don't know, the PewDiePies of the world. I know PewDiePie kind of fell off, whatever. He's still one of the top YouTubers of the world. These people have insane production value style videos. Maybe not PewDiePie, but you understand that you understand my point. Already that it's hard, very difficult to get all of those different traits and different variables of a good YouTube video maximized. Even if you do have them maximized, and you say you got to a point where you had a high amount of subscribers, audience size is not correlated to revenue. That is the truth. That is what I figured out, and that's what from the people that I've looked up to and the people that I've researched and done my research and trying to learn about the YouTube game and people's revenues correlated to their audience size and their business models, etc., etc. Having a high amount of subscribers is not correlated to your revenue. There are YouTubers, literally. This is something that you don't even know, and you might be one of them. There are YouTubers with millions of subscribers, barely making $10,000 a month. Yes, isn't that crazy? And this the opposite is also true as well. Small audience YouTubers with only tens of thousands of subscribers, maybe even just thousands of subscribers, even hundreds of subscribers, are making tens, fifties, hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. A smaller audience than them they're making six figures per month. So why is this the case? What does this actually mean? You need to stop seeing yourself as a YouTuber. What you need to get in your head is that you're never going to reliably make lots of money every month if you are relying solely on view counts and like counts to make money from AdSense. It's not enough. Views and likes don't equal money. That's the thing I want you to get through your head. Views and likes, subscribers do not equal money. It equals some money, but it's not going to be consistent income. We all know that AdSense is not consistent. You can have you have to be on your game, your A game, to be steadily producing amazing content that's able to get you a consistent amount of profit, and that's just not reasonable. It's not that viable. It's only the top of the top YouTubers are able to do that, and they've been in the game for years and years and years. Like this says, it's simply too hard and too long of a process to be making the money that the Mr. Beast or Airx of the world are making. Hence my thumbnail. I X'd them out because you're not them, bro. You're just not going to be them. They have an insane production team. But because they have an insane production team, they have insane expenses. So even if you do get up to that level, your expenses are just going to be way, way up. You'd have an insane team managing the insane level of production that you have to pay thousands for. So much time investment as well, because these guys are going to so many different places, coming up with so many different ideas, helping a whole bunch of people on their team, help them with their ideas. Your AdSense and sponsorships are going to vary per month. I'm sure even Mr. Beast, Era, all of them, they have their AdSense and sponsors. AdSense definitely goes up and down per month. Sponsorship, they probably get a consistent amount because like they're Eric and Mr. Beast, but you're not them. So you're never going to have consistent income. Some months are low, some months are high. I know for a fact some months you don't know what if you're gonna have enough money for the bills to come in. That's just the truth. So can you imagine paying a ton of expenses for a great level of production and editing and equipment, as well as just a time investment just to have the video flop? That happens way more often than not. So you can have all these different variables like perfect, and the video can still flop. That's the irony. So you're now stressed on whether you're going to make enough for the month because your revenue and profit is just fluctuating. There has to be an easier way, bro. Because if we're not going to be Eric, if we're not going to be Mr. Beast, of course that's the goal, but we're just not them yet. Unless you are Mr. Beast, if you're watching this, Eric, if you're watching this, I mean, you guys can let me know. Comment. I want to hear what you guys say, Eric and Mr. Beast. But there has to be an easier way. Why should you have to wait that long to make a career out of YouTube? Why should you have to wait that long for you to have stability and safety, a safety net of how much you're going to be making per month? It should be consistent. You should know the numbers. It shouldn't be variable. You need to change your mindset on how you view your YouTube channel. We are no longer a YouTube channel. We focus We are no longer a YouTube channel who focuses on vanity metrics that bring us no money, like subscribers, likes, views, and comments. We can't pay our bills with our subscribers. That's just the truth. Like, you can't just go to Walmart and be like, yep, I have 1 million subscribers. I can buy the whole store. No, it's like we can't pay our bills with subscribers. We can't pay our electric bill with 25,000 subscribers. I want you to view yourself now as a YouTube business. And these are the metrics I was talking about earlier that we need to focus on. We optimize for revenue, profit, and customer results. These are the only things that matter in context of making money from YouTube. Your revenue, how much you're making overall, your profit is how much you make out of the total, and your customer results. The people and what the things that you're doing to get people from a specific problem to now have that problem solved. And your goal is to get that to as many customers as possible and get it to as many people as possible. So, obviously, that's a whole nother topic in itself. So subscribe to the channel, and in future videos, I will break down how to actually optimize for these metrics, as well as change your mindset on your YouTube channel. If that was enough to change your mindset and for you to realize like these are the only metrics that matter in the context of making money from YouTube, don't worry. I'm going to have future breakdowns, future videos that are going to talk more about mindset, and just for you to change your paradigm on what you know about your YouTube channel. As well, if you're interested in learning this specifically for your YouTube business, you can go to my website, the first link in the description. But you now probably have the question, fine, why title section 1? What type of views are we trying to achieve if views don't matter when trying to make money from YouTube? That's how you sound, by the way. Not you sound fine though. Like, don't think you sound like crazy. I'm just, what I'm saying. Well, good question, because of course that means you have been paying attention to the video. That's my favorite, one of my favorite characters in anime. His name is All Might. My Hero Academia. Go check it out. So the truth is, we still want to get people to our YouTube businesses. That's the truth. Like, obviously, this is our main source of traffic. So if we don't have people coming in, we don't have a business. LOL. Ha ha ha. Yes, we don't have a business if we don't have a main source of traffic. So we still need views so that we can actually focus on the only three metrics that matter. Like I said earlier, revenue, profit, and customer results. But what does this actually mean though? Well, we don't just want any views. We need to ask ourselves an important question. I want you to ask yourself this a question, just as I told you to earlier. How do we optimize for views from our Dream Audience members? Well, unlike earlier, I mean, I told you the answer earlier, but I'm going to tell you it again. The people who are actually going to buy our stuff, the people who we are creating a premium product, which is a solution to their major problem for, and the people who are going to scream our name, telling everyone how we changed their lives. So, how do we optimize for views from the people who we want to actually get to our channel? It is these people who are directly going to make us the majority of our money, and simply from them just watching our content, because these are perfect people for our content. We want them to watch our content because they're the people who are going to want further help from consuming the content. My dream audience avatars are specific YouTubers. I want them to watch my content, and then from there, I want them to further buy my stuff so that I can help them further. So that's it. Nobody else. We don't want anybody else. We want these guys optimized, and we want to optimize for as many of them as possible. Nobody else. So why is this? Because simply they are going to be the main audience members that buy our stuff. Yep. So that begs the question: how do we actually optimize for these viewers? Do we focus on click-through rate? Do we focus on average view duration? Do we focus on the thumbnail? Is it the title? Like, what do we actually focus on to get as many of these viewers as possible? Obviously, yes, all of these things do matter. But in the context of views from Dream audience members, the only three things that matter if you want to get views from this specific person are idea, the script, and the packaging, the Dream audience member themselves, and the actual value within your video. Remember, getting views from this specific person is going to lead to the most monetary and financial success that we can get from our YouTube channel. Not just regular views, not just regular subscribers. We want these guys specifically because these are going to be the guys that buy our stuff later. So why is this the case? Well, strap up, grab some water, and let me show you. I'm going to drink my water too because I've been talking. So, section 2, why these are the only three levers to pull and how to pull them. So, let's start off with the idea. Like I said, we have three different things that we're going to talk about: the idea, packaging, and script, the Dream audience members themselves, and the value within the video. Let's talk about the idea. The idea is quite literally everything that determines the success of a video. Without the idea, you quite literally have nothing. Like, you don't even have a video if you don't have an idea. Furthermore, the right idea attracts the right type of person to your channel, and you want your idea to be perfectly perfect, as I like to say, for your dream audience member. It has to be something that only they would click on and actually genuinely want to watch. It has to be very, very specific to them, very, very specific to your niche that your dream audience member falls on. It has to be just so specific that it would only resonate with them, that specific dream audience member. If your YouTube channel focuses on helping coders get better at coding, say that's your niche, an idea that would resonate with this specific audience would be how to get way better at HTML or Java, or I think that's what it is, Java. I'm not a coder. You wouldn't make a video on the topic of becoming a better keyboard typer, would you? Like, no, we were not trying to get better at like typing on the keyboard. If we're a coder and we're trying to get specifically better at a program. Now, like I said, I just got this thought that maybe coders would like to get better at keyboard typing, but you get the point. So this is an obvious example, but you would be surprised the amount of YouTubers I see who have multiple topics on their channel that completely distract the algorithm and the audience, which in itself is the same thing. The algorithm is the audience. The audience chooses what they want to watch. YouTube doesn't know what to put out if you're making videos on losing weight and then also making vlogs showing your beach day with your family in the middle of a hot July summer. It's just two different things. You can't have vlogs and then also you have how to play guitar as well as you in the gym recording yourself. Like, it's just three different types of things that the audience doesn't know what to watch, what to pick, and you're going to have all different types of viewers coming to your channel when we only want one specific viewer. Make and brand your channel in the context of your dream audience member. So everything about your channel is based on the dream audience member. The branding, the types of videos you post, the product that you have, and only do this. We will talk about how to figure out your dream audience member later, of course, but for now, focus on coming up with the best ideas possible in the context of the audience member. So it has to be ideas that are genuinely only for that dream audience member. So don't come up with ideas that maybe are partly for it. It has to be completely for them in the context of the person that you choose, or the person that honestly chooses you for you to make your content on. Like, it's basically based off that specific person. So it's going to be ideas that would genuinely transform their lives. Think about what you can do and how many different video ideas that you can choose that can genuinely get them to the end result that they're coming to your channel ultimately for. So sit there and think. Stare at a wall, literally. I know you hear that advice. Sit there and think. Brainstorm. Think about this dream audience member as much as you can. Your idea is still very important as we are still trying to optimize for as many of the right people as possible. So you still want to have an amazing idea because we still need to attract as many people as we can. But like I said, let me slow down. So we're trying to optimize for impressions because we're still trying to attract as many people as we can. But unlike before, we aren't trying to attract everyone. We're only trying to attract as many of our dream audience members as possible. So by having a great idea that is great only in the context of the dream customer avatar, dream customer audience member, dream I messed it up. I put DCA. It's dream audience member. It means we can get as many of them as possible to our videos. So by having a great idea that is in the context of the dream audience member, we can get as many of them as possible because we're still trying to optimize for impressions, but we're trying to optimize for impressions from the right specific person that we want coming to our channel. I hope that makes sense, and it should. I think it does make sense. I think I explained that pretty well. So let's continue. So, packaging of the video. This is more so the technical side of your video and the frameworks you will follow within the video. And this is just going to be how you are going to actually present your video. So now that you have the idea for your video, this is how you actually deliver the value within the video. So obviously you're going to have a banging hook slash intro, make it amazing, make it so eye catching, so grasping of attention. A hook that literally forces the dream customer audience member to watch. Literally where they feel forced to watch because it speaks to them that much. It resonates with them that much. Lead the dream audience member through a journey and a story from the beginning to the end. Lead them, help them walk through the path. Take them on a quest, take them on the journey. Present all the value in your videos in a clear and precise manner, trying to get to the point as much as possible, leaving out fluff. But I would advise you, show your personality, show just, like show the personal side of you because that's what's going to get people attracted to you. That's what differentiates yourself between you and the next competitor. So even in long form and edited videos like this one, you should still aim to lead the viewer through a journey. Notice how each slide is just a step-by-step process. I'm not going too fast, I'm not going too slow. I'm just trying to lead you through a journey. I'm trying to hold your hand. Do the normal things that make up a good YouTube video. Great intro slash hook, of course. Storytelling. Then you also need to include frameworks that help to explain the story and the value in the video. That's just giving examples. Notice how I'll give you like an example to try and break something down further. Breaking down a concept step by step, like breaking it down once you've read it already and just going deeper, like going deeper beyond what maybe the script said, and just helping the viewer to understand as much as possible. So, of course, you do call to actions throughout the video, sending the dream customer audience member to your paid product. Explain how that paid product can help them with their exact major pain point, and repeat this for all of your videos. So you're going to do CTAs, just telling the audience member, hey, I have this that can help you with X, and go check it out if you're interested. And you will have people going there because people want further help from people they like, people that are genuinely providing value to them, and people who are trying to change their lives. Literally, that is it. That is literally just a secret. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have to do too much. Just follow this. I'm telling you, you will get people coming to your channel. You'll be able to get consistent income because it doesn't get more complicated than this. You'll get better over time, and that's just it. If you focus on the value provided and speaking directly to your dream audience members' pains, the video will reach them. If the video is valuable enough, the algorithm will push it. If it is similar in packaging and framework to other viral videos, of course, we want to match and try to, I'll even say it, copy the best of the best videos and apply those aspects to our own videos so that we can have the things that are, we can have the aspects of videos that are making videos successful. We want to add that to our own. We gotta add our own sauce to it as well, but we want to add the best of the best to our own stuff. So as well as successful videos on your channel. So yeah, if it's similar in packaging and frameworks to that, the algorithm will push it. So the script, simple enough. Just have your script represent the packaging of your video, whatever format and style you choose to package your video. So emphasize making the hook the literal number one part of the video you work on the longest. That is it. Make sure that the hook and the intro is separate from the actual main video. Make sure that hook and intro is awesome because that does 80% of the work. It's Pareto's principle. That 20% does 80% of the lifting. Because if they like your intro, they like your hook, they're going to most likely stay for the rest of the video because they're just so engaged. Like you really got them. You got them. It's like a fishing line. You're like they're on the line. They're on the hook. That's why they probably call it a hook, to be honest. So don't overthink it. Just script your video and get better over time with little tweaks. Of course, use the script and let it just be a basis for what you're going to say in your video. And videos are more valuable when you are naturally speaking. So they resonate with people more when you're naturally speaking. So don't just read it word for word, script. I did this, I did that. No, read the script. You know, go off of it a little bit. Like talk naturally. Go off on different tangents. Go off on points. That's how you show your personality. That's how you show the side of you that people may resonate with. People may not resonate with. You know what I'm saying? Just show yourself. Remember, the biggest lever we can pull is actually the idea and the value we provide to the dream audience member. That's the only thing that really matters. That's the most important thing that matters. Like script and packaging is cool, but the idea and the value that you provide to the dream audience member, that trumps all. That literally trumps all. One thing I will say is that you should script all your videos in one day. You get into a flow and you get them all done for a week in one day. You batch your scripting as the flow you will be in when going from script to script will be unmatched, and your words and your ideas will flow effortlessly. It would be in your best interest to just make all your scripts in one day. That's usually what I do. I script all my videos on a Saturday so that I can post the rest of them for the week, and it just makes me stay in the flow. It keeps me focused. It keeps me not wanting to do this task and that task. Like I just script all my videos in one day, and I recommend you should too. The dream audience member. This is one of the most important parts of the entire video. The dream audience member is who the dream audience member is the person that reflects your entire business. Like literally, like without the dream audience member, you have nothing. You don't have videos. You don't have a paid product. Without this dial in, you have no idea who's going to buy your stuff because you don't know who to target with your stuff. You have no way to monetize as no one is going to buy your stuff. And you also don't know what to make because you don't know who wants your stuff. You have no idea who you're trying to target with your videos, of course. You have no consistent lead flow, as random types of people will come to your channel and products, and all for different reasons. Like I said with the earlier example, where you have the gym, the beach, or the beach, maybe guitar. You're going to have people coming into your channel for guitar, the beach, and vlogs, and the gym. It's just like it's there's no correlation. There's no what's the word? I guess simplicity. There's no just unity. You need one. You just need one specific thing. Alex Ramosi says you need one avatar, one vehicle, one product. I think that's what it is. Whatever the case may be, you want to have focus in your YouTube business. Remember, you have an actual business. Even with a YouTube business, you need to have a specific who, a specific problem that the who has, and a specific path to solve the problem that the who has. So without the who, you have nothing. The who is the first step. You need to figure out who you are actually trying to reach, who your business is going to be about. So how do you actually find this who? Who is our dream audience member? Well, to find this who, we can implement different strategies to figure out who we can appeal to when we make our videos, as well as when we make our paid products. So we can scour our comments and figure out what our audience is saying in regards to the YouTube videos we post. So like, what are they actually saying? What are they saying they like? What are they saying they value? What do they dislike? What were their favorite parts of the video? What are your top performing vids, and what are they saying under that? Like, why is it your top performing vid? Like, what was the idea, and what are your like just your top 5 to 10 performing vids, and what is just the pattern with that? Can you recognize a common theme between your most popular videos and the types of people on them? Like, can you just see if there's a correlation between your most popular videos and the same types of people who are under in the comments of those videos? This is great as a beginning step because you get a relative idea, basically, of what your channel can actually be about and what people on your channel actually care about. So we want to go deep on this. So there's different layers. There's multiple layers to finding out who this specific dream audience member is. So I don't care if you have millions of subscribers. I want you to go deeper. I want you to figure out who that specific person is. Like dial in specifically in your head who that person is and visualize, figure out and how that person looks like, what that person does, what they like, what they dislike. How do they look like? What do they do on a regular basis? What other creators do they like? What other things do they like that is similar to you or maybe is even completely different from you? What do they value in their lives? Remember, this is going to be the foundation for being able to monetize in the first place outside of AdSense and sponsorships. And even if you want more AdSense or more sponsorships, it is in your best interest to do this because when you can dial in a specific person you're trying to reach, you'll have more targeted content, you'll get more popular, you'll get more niche fame, you'll get more niche authority, you'll get more people want to come to you because the results you're getting from people are amazing and people want to go to people who have amazing results and change lives. That's just the truth of it. So I have a video on my channel with a step-by-step document showing you how to identify all the traits of this specific person once you have gathered them. I'm probably going to put it into probably the right. It'll probably pop up around now. So, but if it doesn't pop up, if I forget, go to how to actually target your ideal audience and customer as a YouTuber. That's the title of the video. Also, if you want me to post a document from that video for y'all to use, comment and I will do so, and I can help you guys with that. But to go further, you need direct feedback and opinions from your audience. Yep, we're going to directly speak to them, to your audience. I don't know if you've done that before. Well, you should have done that before you start even making videos in the first place, but that's okay. So, of course, reply to all your comments and ask questions to specific comments that can help you define who this dream audience member actually is. But you need to be creating community posts and polls, asking your audience what they want to see more of, what they hate, what they want the future to look like, and what they find valuable in your videos in the first place. You need to just directly talk to your audience. You need to directly see what they have to say. Do a whole bunch of different polls. Do a whole bunch of different community posts. Make sure you're leveraging that community feature because there's a lot of opportunity just being able to directly speak to these people because you can ask any question and they will respond. You just have to ask. That's going to give you direct market feedback. This is literally going to shape who you make your videos for and who you make your products for the rest of your YouTube business. So of course you can, shape it as it goes and as the years go by, but this is the foundation. This is the first step for you to know and what direction you should actually take your YouTube business so that you can have stability for many months and years to come. Do this once and you have a business model for years to come. Do not take this lightly. I'm trying to genuinely help you guys. This is information that would genuinely change your life if you applied it to your YouTube channel. Literally. To go even further, you need to conduct market research calls with your audience. Yes, directly talking to them and asking the same types of questions or questions that help you further figure out who that specific person you're trying to reach with your audience. This is the ultimate form of feedback. Literally, you're literally talking to your audience members. You're literally talking to the people who will eventually buy your stuff. This is this is the biggest lever that you can pull, bigger than just doing community polls and discussion because you actually directly get to talk to your audience. You get to hear them. You get to hear their voice. You get to introduce yourself. They introduce themselves to you. You guys talk. You guys chat it up. You guys just figure out, okay, how can we help each other? How can I help you? How can I make something that can help you? Don't take this lightly. Please, please, please implement this. If you don't implement anything throughout this entire video, implement this because you can get, oh man, you can get some success just off of this alone. So here's a little framework that I just created for you guys. Scour your comments, reply to people, ask questions. That's the first step. Then you want to create community posts, polls, respond to people, ask people questions, like literally figure out like their deep core desires, the things that like actually trouble them in the context of your channel's niche and what you make videos about in the first place. Figure out like go deep on that. Like what keeps them up at night? Like what do they think about in the back of their mind in the context of that niche? Then you want to further go ahead and conduct market research calls, talk to people directly, figure out deep desires and deep problems. Like you'll be able to talk to them like directly and specifically, like one to one, face to face. So you'll be able to go deep, and you should have questions prepared so that you can be able to go deep. Like what keeps them up at night? Like ask them what they want to see more of. Once you have done each of these things enough, I recommend doing at least 10 to 15 market research calls. Like you should. You should have a specific idea of who this person is. Like you should have a probably most likely a good idea of who this specific dream audience member is. Remember, this is the foundation of your entire business. So your entire YouTube channel and the value you provide is going to be completely based on this person. Keep this person in mind for every decision and value addition you decide to do in your business. So anything you decide to add, anything you decide to do that changes the business, or anything you're just trying to, change and curate, and you're just trying to, see how your business goes. Keep that person in mind for every single decision, every single type of value that you think you could provide to your YouTube business and further it more so you can make more money, et cetera, et cetera. Think about the specific dream audience member in mind for every single decision. Write about this person. Dream audience member journal. Like literally sit down with your journal and think about how can I help them? How can I help them? What can I do? What can I add? What can I do that can really change their lives? What can I add more? What can I do more? Think about this person all the time because they are the foundation of what is going to make your business successful in the first way. Do not take this lightly. This is the third time I think I'm saying do not take this lightly. This is $100,000 a month advice. Literally, if you can keep this person at the forefront of your mind at all times, it is impossible that you don't get rich. As every decision you make is with the intention of changing that person's life. A business changes people's lives. It adds value. It causes a transformation. Every decision you make is going to be with that intention. It is impossible for you to get rich. It is impossible for you to get successful with that mindset. So, on to the last point. We're going to talk about the value within the video itself. This is the last point I will talk about. I know I said the dream audience member was one of the most important things in this entire presentation, but this one may be even more important to understand. So, these are some of my favorite YouTubers of pretty much all time. You have Alex Becker, GOAT. He is a $100 million man. He has he created the business Hyros. He doesn't really make as many business videos anymore, but he said he's going back. But he has helped me a lot in my entrepreneurship journey. Hamza, the GOAT, he's helped me a lot with self improvement, just becoming a better man. Charlie Morgan, the GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT. He runs $1 million per month business. Ichigo, these dudes are GOATs. What is it what is it about these guys that separates them from anyone else that I've watched? Think about who your top creators of all time, your top creators that you have ever watched, and top creators that you can always go back to. They post a video, you're watching it 100%. Think about why is that the case? What is it about that creator that makes them so much different compared to everybody else in the market? Think about that. I want you to truly think about that. What is it about these creators that makes one so completely hooked? So hooked that you want to binge and watch every single one of their videos. Charlie Morgan, Alex Becker, and Hamza, I've watched pretty much all of their videos, and they've posted close to 500 to 600, like hundreds of videos. So what is it? Is it the value that they provide? Is it their personalities? Is it the type of videos that they make? Is it the way that is it the way that they make these videos and how they actually say the information that they are teaching? Like which one is it? Which one do you think it is out of all of these? So the truth is, I was just joking with you. It's all of these things, of course. Like it can't just be one of them. These guys are goats. They're at the top of their market. It's all of these things. It's why it's so rare that you watch someone where they completely captivate you in the market. So the videos like are so good that it literally forces you to watch. Like literally, like when I see a video of them pop up, it's like I have no choice but to watch. Like I feel extreme FOMO if I don't watch because the value and the title and the topic of the video is just so good and so applicable to my life that by not watching, I'm literally worse off. Literally. So I'm nowhere near that level of production value and just value in general for YouTube. I don't think I am. Maybe you think I am, but I don't think I am, and most likely you aren't either. Like, but that's okay. Like, we're not we're not these guys. Like, we're at least not yet. This is just simply the goal. Like, we just want to keep these top creators at at the top of our mind so that we can have something to strive for and achieve. This is just a goal. We're not them, but it's just a goal to become like them. If we were talking specifically about the value in the video though, what separates them and the rest of the competition is that the value that they provide is literally new and fresh ideas that the market hasn't heard before. Insights that literally change your entire mindset on things. Literally, like you can watch a video by one of them and your whole life could literally change just by watching the video. Like literally, there's so many videos by them. My life has changed. That is the type of value that you should be trying to provide. So while it is still the same value that has been heard for hundreds and thousands of years. Like these guys are just spitting and teaching what they've just learned from other people. It's just packaged and explained in a different way that unlocks that part of the mind that we just didn't realize was there. Like Charlie Morgan's mentor was Sam Ovens. They talk about the same stuff, but Charlie says it in a different way compared to Sam. And it's just I love both of them, but you know what I'm saying. You can only do this by constantly learning, constantly applying, constantly trying to get feedback from your actions, constantly applying your insights to your daily task, constantly aiming towards the specific person you were trying to reach with your videos, and seeing what resonates with them and what doesn't. So it's packaged and explained in different ways, and you can only learn to package and explain it in a different way that the market hasn't heard before. It's just by constantly learning, constantly applying, and constantly seeing feedback. That's the only way. That's the only way to get better at that. So that's how you achieve value in your videos that change the paradigms by constantly just applying it to your own life and constantly applying it to your own wisdoms and gaining more wisdoms. So I know that was a whole bunch. So if you want the TLDR, the goal is to always constantly be learning about what your YouTube channel is mainly about. And this will allow you to always come up with good insights. So whatever your niche is, whatever your dream audience member is, whoever your dream audience member is, and whatever product you sell, your goal is to constantly be learning about it, constantly be seeing if you can get new insights that you haven't heard before, applying those new insights, getting feedback from those new insights. This is not easy. It's stuff that like it takes work, but if you really want to be the top of the top, this is what you have to do. if you want to get insights that literally change your market and change your audience members' lives, you have to do these different things. I want you to do this though. Keep the frame of mind when you create your videos and when you're providing value of how would my favorite and most valuable YouTuber present this info? How much value would they provide? How deep would they go? If you can keep this frame of mind, you can kind of just have a sort of a cheat code to how you make your videos, what you make your videos about, and why you make your videos. Like if you can just keep it in mind, like how would my favorite creator, who is the best of the best that I've watched, how would they do so? You can kind of copycat and copy that type of mindset and frame of mind and apply it to your videos. And by default, it's just going to 10x your video because you're trying to make it as good as how your favorite creator would. And they're your favorite creator for a reason because either their production value is amazing, the value itself in the video, what they talk about, the ideas that they have, it's your favorite creator for a reason. So if you can keep your frame of mind, just how can I make videos exactly like them, you will see amazing success. So if you can do all this while keeping the dream audience member constantly in mind, I'm telling you right here, you have all the foundations for a multi 5-figure to 6-figure a month YouTube business. That is the truth. As you scale, as you get bigger, as you get larger, as you attract more dream audience members to your channel, you'll have more people paying you. You'll have more consistent income. You'll even get more AdSense, more sponsorships. Your actionable step, of course, like I said, you and I are not there yet. Maybe you are. I'm not there yet, though. That's the truth. Our only goal is to try and strive to be as market breaking as possible. But like I said, the best framework to keep in mind is how would X creator, for example, I'll say Charlie Morgan, how would Charlie Morgan make this video? How would he present this value? How much effort would he put into making sure the value is as actionable and as clear as possible? How can I present this in a different way that the market hasn't seen before? If you can keep this in mind constantly when making videos and providing value and making products that transform lives, you will see success. It is inevitable. You're raising your standards to such a high level that you're constantly trying to better yourself in every single avenue because the top of the top creators, they're doing so. So you have to raise your standards and do what they're doing. So if you're trying to do what they're doing, by default, you're going to rise to the top. The cream always rises to the top. You'll be the cream. That sounds crazy. So to finally wrap up, to get views on YouTube, it isn't about attracting everyone and anybody to your channel. We already know that the wrong views and engagement from anyone isn't enough to actually make consistent profit from your YouTube channel, especially if you have a whole bunch of expenses, such as content team, production, equipment, softwares. We don't want the wrong views because that's not going to equal money. Like, for one, you're not going to have a target with your YouTube audience and your YouTube channel. Your AdSense is going to be wavering up and down, up and down. More views just doesn't equal more money. More of the correct views does, because if you can funnel those correct views to an amazing product that generates results for them, more of the correct views is going to equate to more money. We're trying to focus on revenue, profit, and revenue, profit, and customer results. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It's been a long video. So our goal is to get views from the right members of our audience. These right members will be our ticket to consistent profit months from YouTube, where you no longer have to rely on the constant dips and ebbs of AdSense and sponsorship. Fuck that shit, bro. Like literally, fuck that. I just want you to understand, like, fuck that shit. Let's make money directly from the people who want to watch us and are willing to pay us to let us help them with their biggest problem. Let's actually change lives. Like my bro, like let's bro or sis, let's transform lives and get people to an end result that they've wanted and literally yearn for. We can only do this if we are pulling the levers that get them to our channel in the first place. So remember, that is ideas, your packaging, and your script. Dialing in the specific dream audience member, dialing in the person that we're trying to attract to our YouTube channel and business. And of course, as well, is making sure the value of the video itself is as good as some of your top creators. Because if it's not, you're not going to be able to compete, bro. Or sis. Make your video value, make what you're trying to do in the video, make the goal to transform the life of somebody, of whoever is watching that video, your dream audience member specifically. All three of these are uber important. Miss one, your video isn't going to perform well. That's just the truth. Miss two, you have no way of even being able to monetize in the first place, whether it's through your own product or AdSense. You're just not even going to get views. That's just the truth, or even more engagement or anything of that, if that's what you're focusing for. Miss three, well, you get the fucking point. I don't have to explain further. So if you get these three dialed in, along with the mindset in the beginning of the video, then I can guarantee that you will have no problems when it comes to making your YouTube business successful as fuck. Finally, you get to see consistent profit months, with the consistent profit months growing as you grow your dream audience member count. So as you get more dream audience members, you'll see more income rise. Of course you will. You'll get more results. You'll get more profit. You'll get more revenue. As you get more results, more people want to work with you, more people want to buy your stuff because they know and see that you're getting people's results and you're changing their lives. So it's a flywheel, it's a snowball effect. You get good in month one, you get better in month two, month three, you get even way better, even more better, etc., etc., etc. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this masterclass. I just want you guys to like, subscribe, and share with anyone that you think might need it. If you need help implementing everything said in this video, anything, whether it's dialing in your dream audience member, dialing in your ideas, focusing on more so of the metrics that matter, making your paid product amazing so that you can actually get customer results, anything. So everything said in this video into your YouTube business. If you need help implementing this step by literal step, I'm going to literally hold your hand throughout the process. You get access to me 100%. Click the first link in the description and watch the video on the homepage. So, guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got something from this. Subscribe. I want you guys to literally take action on this. Like, no point in watching all this if you didn't take action. So, I hope you guys can apply this to your YouTube business, and I'll see you guys on the flip. Yeah.